Hey, welcome, punks, fools, to the Punkery show live from Los Santos, the better city, as opposed to LB, which happens every time this show happens. This is Rashon, and you got Kesh here as well, who said that we should do this show today since Wednesday. The useless radio admins did not reset the radio. I was watching a Black Friday stream from this guy named Tech Deals, because you got it. Today's Black Friday, the biggest shopping day in the year, and I wanted to see what was going on, if I could get some deals on something. But problem is, all the deals went away this week. Everything is more expensive today compared to earlier this week. So if you're a sucker American out there who waited till today to buy stuff for Black Friday, you're a sucker.
Yep.
That's too bad. We'll get into that later in the show, even though, it's, yeah, because I want to talk about Black Friday.
You bought me something?
Well, you should have said that, a few days ago. I would have bought you something, but, too bad.
I mean, for Black Friday, you should get me something black.
Yeah, for sure. I've got something great in mind. I've got something big in mind for you, Kish. All right. But anyway, we talked a little about the RPV last week, and we saw a lot more reactions from the RPV. Shout out to Lova on the server right now. But people right now, there are a few trying to compare Restfield's RPV to Small Gekis's, which I think is complete fraudulence. I mean, I don't have the sound effect here, no, but it's complete fraudulence for people to, compare it to Restfield. Because I'm sorry, Small Gekis. First of all, Small Gekis's RPB, no disrespect, was probably the worst RPB ever made. All right, it had a very high percentage of the pictures that were stretched, I guess, just to fit the entire screen, which you don't need to do. But for Restfield, I would say 5-10% of the pictures were stretched. And here's the thing. Here is the criteria for being able to justify being mad at the RPV and calling it Small Gekis tier. Number one, you have to have been in the RPB, and your picture has to have been stretched. So for Marcus Weed, for Debo, for who else got stretched? I don't remember. Kyle Smith.
Oh yeah.
If your picture got stretched, you can complain all you want. If you're like Viktorovich, who got mislabeled, like he got labeled as Unforgiven, who's a completely different player, especially because I don't think I'm pretty sure Unforgiven is not Russian. Viktorovich is obviously Russian looking, so if I did the RPB and I put Unforgiven's name under Viktorovich, I'd be like, Viktorovich looks very Russian. Like, you can tell how a Russian guy looks like.
I don't know, because I remember seeing a picture of Viktorovich when he was little. I could say probably like 13 or 14 or whatever, I think he posted a picture of himself back then, and he looked like considerably different. But I guess that's to be expected, because you guys really started to kind of physically grow or evolve like pretty late compared to girls. So yeah, probably it's him, even though like I would not freaking recognize him compared to that picture.
Shout out to Lucas. He said that his picture was stretched too, but yeah,
really, I mean,
I didn't notice it.
It's hard to tell if Afro is stretched or not.
Kind of.
But Lucas, then since we got on topic of Lucas, your dad is missing you. Like, Chivo has been missing you a lot. Yesterday he wanted to hear a turkey song, and you were not online. So I also consequently missed on the turkey song, and I really want to know what it is. Since it was the Thanksgiving, I guess it has to do with the Thanksgiving.
It's Chivo singing. That's tough to even think. Also, a bot just PM'd me in Russian. Weirdly enough.
Back to the RPV though, I think the number of the stretch pictures could have been higher because I don't know how many people have done that, but at least I know for me and Cyber, I've actually seen my picture before, the video got published, but I did not see it with the certain additions on top, It was clean version. And my picture was stretched, like a lot stretched, and I asked Rastil to, normalize it a little bit, and then he sent me a picture back, and he asked me if it is okay, and yeah, it got fixed, and the same goes with Cyber, I guess. So at least people that kind of know Rastil a bit ask him, just to check that stretch ratio is not messed up before the video has gone out. So I think without that, it could have been much worse.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where the disconnect came in, because Rusfield said that the way he received the pictures, they were already stretched, which, I don't know if that's possible or if that actually happened. I don't know. And Lucas just gave me a point here. He said it was childish for Resfield to edit people's pictures. Yes. Listen, I got a sneak peek of the RPB,
You gave it a pass, man.
What?
You are blind. Like, first of all, you don't see the pictures are stretched. Second of all, You're like, man, this is good. Like, I have fucking gold chains on my neck and stuff. This should pass. Should fly. And Cash has freaking, the Sunday show stamp on her under her face, and that will fly as well. I mean, she loves the show.
Well, listen, the thing about that. Listen, I told him, and he knew that there were stretched ass pictures. Like, I told him the aspect ratio was off, and he told me that some of them were fucked to begin with, and I just took that as what it was, But about the editing pictures thing, in retrospect, that was a bad idea. But you heard me here before talking about how the RPB is very difficult to make it individualistic, because the RPB is kind of like golf. You know what I mean? Golf is an old traditional sport. It hasn't changed at all. Only difference is, players have gotten stronger. They can hit the ball much further down the fairway. Yeah, I mean, that's really the only change that golf has had ever. It's a very proper sport. And you see Tiger Woods doing all this snits. He used to curse when he screwed up his shot, and golf fans didn't like that. So when I was saying reasons why I wouldn't want to do the RPB, it's because if I did it, it probably would not look any different, or he tried to put his own spin on the RPB with the I lost connection.
Yes, you did. I don't think people could hear you. I mean, at least I didn't.
No.
I'm happy you're back though, because I would not want to elaborate on your point on my own.
Listen, it was a great point.
It is a good point. I will say something about it later.
But wait, let me finish. So he put his spin on it, the hot dogs, and giving Ali a lunch with the Canadian flag, putting Lil Pump or Tekashi 6ix9ine's hair on General Price, and all of this other snits. I mean, the General Price thing was probably over the top. But in the end, I thought, hey, well, it's his own spin to the RPB, and I thought it was fine, But the fake taxi thing, blah
Did you
blah,
notice?
huh?
Oh man, yeah. See, like the problem is that whatever you do on RPV, if it's not classical standard way, and even then, if the frames are bad or background is bad, people will not be happy. There is always gonna be people that will hate because it's kind of the same in the game. I think some people were actually more upset seeing fake taxi stamp under my name than me actually being upset about it, because I am really like easygoing person. I don't really mind, and people will think whatever they want to think anyway. But the problem is that even in game you have those people, who just kind of laugh at things, or when they die or something happens to them, they just deal with situation, they laugh it off, they move on, And you have other people who react completely differently. And I think it's pretty much the same translates into the RPV,
Yes.
A lot of people will get upset for you. A lot of people think, this was not the proper place to do it, which, yes, maybe I agree with that, since it gets released once a year, it should be kind of the thing that goes, it's like kind of like an album, you keep from holidays or some other, like,
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a thing to go for in the books, so it should be done properly. But on the other hand, also you could say, some people could say, you know, how you have those families that pose on the holidays and they have like a try-hard dad who always lines them up and retakes the shot 10 times. So all the kids in the end are fake laughing, because the actual funniness has
They're
gone
miserable.
like 8. They're miserable, and it's just like you can feel it looking at the pictures, I don't know, 10 years on, And then you have other type of people who get wasted or drunk or whatever, take a bunch of shit pictures, which probably 20 of them are, usable in the end, and 80 of them are like throwaway pics. But when you will look back at those, you will actually feel the happiness and the joy that was there, once.
That's
You
true.
will remember, wow, we had fun times, And the kids probably looking at those holiday pictures will be like, yeah, that was that time that dad lined us up like for 15 minutes,
Look at that
So,
fake smile.
yeah, so I think people do consider what is a good holiday picture just the same way, For some people, it's something serious to be in the books, For some people, it's like, let's have fun. And it's same in RPV, pretty much, I think.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I don't have an issue with people who were not in the RPV to say the RPV was bad, but don't put it on small Gekis level. Like that's a bit insulting, because small Gekis, I had no like Assassin's RPV was completely useless. And Small Gekis' was bad, but it wasn't, a state of emergency situation where another RPV had to be made in the same year. And that wasn't as good. Or barely was better than Small Gekis anyway, but don't compare this to Small Gekis, honestly.
I don't necessarily agree with your point that, people that were not in RPV should not be upset about it. Yeah, to extent you're right. I mean, how do you have to complain about your face didn't get stretched? And if people are cool with it, that got stamps on their names, and you're now fighting their cause, then it probably was not that bad, But at the same time, I don't like it. Doesn't really fly with me. The thing like you weren't part of it, so you can't judge, Because I think like the outside criticism and the judging something is welcome, even though people are not part, I think they can still be objective judge.
Yes.
And also, you mentioning like assassin,
Yes.
I still feel that sometimes it's okay, people screw up, because I kind of love the fact subconsciously that Assassin, who's the greatest player of all times and the best person in art
Oh no.
and the most perfect guy, managed to screw up so bad, because I guess, I mean, he probably doesn't see it in that way, but
Oh no, not at
to
all.
me it was kind of funny. To me it was kind of funny, and if it did not happen, we would miss something great.
Yeah, I just remember his RPV getting disliked a lot because it wasn't much better and it was unnecessary. So that's the thing. But everybody gotta suck it up, And the thing is, it was kind of insulting because I know that Resfield's a pretty good video editor guy. So for the people who were like, "This is small Gekka's tier," well, why don't you try it yourself and see if you can even get it to half of decent of how Resfield did it. I'm pretty sure that you can't. In fact, most of the fags that were calling it Gekka's tier probably couldn't even get it to Gekka's tier. So if you're gonna judge on how the quality of it, then you probably would suck the same way. It's one thing to bash Resfield for how childish he edited the pictures, but it's another thing to insult the quality because he probably can't get there. I agree with facts.
I actually remember, I don't know, before the RPV was released, I think I even said it, that even though RPV seems like the most simple thing in the world, to line up some pictures and make video out of it, a lot of people think everything is easy until they start doing it, because judging from the outside, everything is easy. Then once you start with something, it's a lot harder and more time consuming, and things come in between that you did not anticipate and stuff like that. And also, RPV is not that easy to do because you will never, ever, just because of how commuted it is, you can never make everyone happy, It's just not one it's just not that type of the video where people will all like it, And
Yeah, that's true.
and combine that with what you said, actually, before RPV actually got into Rasfield's hand, I kind of tried to, in between the lines, push it to you or to Cyber. I think even on forums I was like, yeah, let Rashon or Cyber do it, because I was like, you two are probably most guaranteed to not screw it up. But I remember you told, even on one of the shows, you said, I don't actually like it to do it because there's no individuality in it,
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like CNR News, or it's not like Punkery show. You don't really have free hands to do whatever you want. And now Resto actually did. It's just confirmed that point, that whenever you do something a little bit different,
Yeah, it's true.
a lot of people hate it.
It's like golf. Yeah. Lucas didn't understand the analogy, but it's just like golf. Okay.
Yeah.
But still, the RPB is supposed to mostly be about the people in it and not how it looks. As long as you present the people in the correct way, without all the stretching and snits, or I guess without the, Tekashi hair or Lil Pump hair, I guess. It's all about the players, and the RPV was very satisfying.
I mean, I guess General Prize was a little bit upset about it, because you could see some people that were in RPV actually posted their unedited picture, after that on the forums. Like, General Prize was one of them, who posted actually the same picture that was in RPV, but unedited in the post your picture thread or whatever. But I kind of understand it with General Prize because it was like heavily edited. But yeah, I don't know. I just there's always two ways to see this, you know. One way, which is like it's something that should be more serious. It's something to do right once a year when it happens, and the other one, which is like community are people and people have their own way of expressing themselves. We should not suppress that, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the least he should have done was like ask people if they wanted their pictures edited, because General Price being mad is justified. Viktorovich being mad is justified. All the other guys, you know, that were in it, justified. So, GG.
What about me being mad? It's justified. I was never in fake taxi and I kind of got the stamp.
Well, if you didn't want the fake taxi, then yes, you're justified. Any edit that you didn't want, that was put in, and you didn't like it, then
I'm actually entering fake taxi in the game right now.
yes,
Lucas is getting owned. I wanted to get in fake taxi and Lucas got owned by a noob, by ID64, who has -1 score.
Yeah, whoever that is a huge big noob. I mean, that's the biggest noob. Oh no.
Oh no.
But speaking of Lucas, gonna switch gears here to something that Lucas will be very happy about. Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tekashi 6ix9ine is possibly gonna go to jail for the rest of his life. That is dead. You know, here's the thing. You know, people these days, people who were born in the late 90s, you know, they love. If they like hip hop, they like shit hip hop. You know, they love the emo hip hop. You know, that's what Tekashi 6ix9ine is. He yells. He has very bad lyrics. You know, icky blicky, gay.
Stiffy,
you know, stiffy, gay. That's fucking nasty, terrible. But you know, somehow Tekashi some time ago got out of a charge with messing with a 13-year-old girl, I think. But now he got arrested for racketeering, firearms, and other snits. And here's the thing, like, you know,
I think robbery as well, no? I think it was robbery. Racketeering,
possibly.
Firearms, and robbery. Something like that.
Possibly, you know. And about 10 months ago, he had an interview with Fat Joe, who's an OG in the rap game, and he told him, "Hey Tekashi, you gotta watch yourself, cause you know, these dudes, the police, the FBI, they're gonna get on your ass. You know what I mean? So you know, you gotta listen to your elders. You know, respect your elders. You know, calm down out here. You know, the entourage is too strong. You know, don't want them to be hitting people for no reason. Well, you know, you can't tell young guys nothing, you know." And Tekashi is about to go to jail. That he's going to be feeling the icky blicky stiffy in jail, you know, after a while. So
yeah, I don't know if he's gonna get the stiffy or he's gonna be giving it, but I think he'll get it.
Nah, he for sure is going to get it. He's like, he's not very tall. He's got colorful hair and all that, so there's no way that.
And he's very good with nail polish, so.
Yeah, so he'd definitely be the woman
on the receiving end.
On the receiving end, yeah, for sure. Tekashi is gonna get the stiffy in jail if he, you know.
Well, I think they got it wrong though, the FBI and people. I mean, they charge him for racketeering, firearms, and armed robbery, but I think his music itself is crime, so he should be charged for that as well.
That's true. I mean, that, you know, it's almost like some CNR players. It's like, you know, how you look at that person, it's like, how does that person get so much attention, you know? And you look at Tekashi, soon he's gonna have the most watched Breakfast Club interview. He had a Breakfast Club interview last week, and I believe it already has 5 million views. Like, what is the, what's the hype about this guy, man? I mean,
I don't understand it either. Like, Lucas just PM'd me Tekashi 69 is not trash. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't know why the guy gets half of the hype that he's getting, because he's not special in any shape or form. He's very underwhelming in all aspects. But I guess it's just kind of like Mr. Butthole effect or something. Not sure.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can compliment Tekashi 69 on is he has great teeth. That's the only thing I can say.
I mean,
He's got great teeth. And in a few months, he's going to be using those teeth for something not very good. So
I think that nail polish of that teeth will get scraped off with some. Never mind.
Oh, no. Hell. Oh, no.
No sound effects.
Oh, no. Yeah, I did it to the radio. But yeah, 6.6 million views his interview has. And it was uploaded a week ago, so I don't know.
See, Lucas is saying to me, he's great because his music is bumping. Yeah, people like you make it bump. He cannot do anything on his own. Like, if it's just him and he doesn't have like brain whack people supporting him, his music wouldn't be bumping. It's just that a lot of people are a little bit special, like special snowflakes, and they just, like, people are so fed up with everything ordinary or normal, in especially millennials, I guess, that everything that is just in any sense weird immediately gets a bump.
Yeah, that's true.
So
it's very true. But I mean, Lucas is telling you all this snit about how good he is, but he's not trying to defend the fact that if he goes to jail, he's gonna get ramrodded. So, what do you got to say about that, Lucas?
I mean, I think Lucas might even. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I guess we can. I think Lucas is gonna fail his probation or whatever just to have a possible chance to join Hernandez in the freaking jail, So, meet his kind one-on-one chance, to touch dicks or whatever.
That's a good idea. He might actually do that. He just PM'd me saying that he agrees that he's gonna go to jail, and that people in jail will be like, I got the stiffy on. Hey, so
and then Lucas is gonna be rapping like, I gave my stiffy on to the fucking iffy on.
So there you go, Lucas. Break your probation. Like, if you're still in New York, then he's in New York. So, damn, this could be his chance to meet Tekashi 69. How about that? Drop one of Clues bombs for Lucas converting to Gi. Damn it. Perfect. Fuck 69. But speaking of Gi, we were talking at the beginning of the show about Black Friday. Now, obviously, this is a European server now, apparently. At least in South Carolina. But this is a European server. Now, I don't know if there's a European equivalent to Black Friday. Is there not? No?
You know what, Rashon? I was freaking surprised and angry as well, because it seems like everything here gets like 10 years later, I think like a few years ago, I don't know if you noticed, but like I work for Electrolux right now. And a few years ago, like, I suggested we do a promotion, for Black Friday, because it's kind of rocking like in English-speaking countries, and we should do it as well. And people hated me for the idea. They were like, no, it's not our holiday, like, it's stupid, no one does it, and it's just gonna be one more thing that people will completely not take on, And now this year, it has just gone crazy. It's like 1 or 2 or 3 shops picked it up, and now everyone else is doing it. Like, I even hear like Black Friday promotions on radio, which had never happened before in Slovenia.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, hell, seriously, a few years ago, I was the stupid one, and now people
That's always
just
how it
grab
is,
it,
yeah. You have a great
Yeah,
idea and people say it's snit. That's basically how it always is. Until it actually happens. Then you look
but
like the genius.
yeah, and the same was like about some like phone contracts. I mean, this was like seriously like 10 years ago. I was in UK a lot at that time, and I saw some things like on their mobile market, with the data transfer and packet, like you can buy a packet like with a certain number of SMSs, minutes, and data on in a month or whatever, right?
Yes.
You know what I mean, probably.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I suggested it like to our phone dealers at the time, and they were like, no, the market is not the same. Slovenia is much smaller. It would never work. And now we have it, like for 5 years probably already. But we had it like 5 years later than, UK. But yeah, it's stupid. So yes, Black Friday is happening. But I don't like you need to be a little bit careful though, because I know that in the past a lot of shops apparently used to practice this, that they would unknowingly to the customers raise their price. So for example, right?
Unknowingly.
I mean, people don't really follow like 1,000 products every day, their
That's
price
true.
every day. So let's say like something is 500 bucks, few weeks before Black Friday, they would raise it, I don't know, to 520 bucks, and then they would write like minus 666%, product is now 500 bucks.
Yeah, it's
So
a big
it's pretty,
scam. It's a huge scam.
yeah, it's a huge scam,
Huge scam.
huge scam. And I don't know how that's actually allowed, if it is, but it's probably really hard to check, because there's so many factors in. Someone could say, yeah, we raised the price because we didn't get the enough items in, or the production is slow, hence the price is higher or whatever. But yeah, Black Friday is kind of gone out of hand, and there's many bad practices happening,
Yeah.
I guess, so you need to be a little bit careful.
Well,
Speaking of which, I did fucking freaking want to get CPU, because
Jesus.
I think I said already on the show, I have like the entire set waiting at home, like RAM, GPU, like graphics card, power supply, everything, case even. And I bought like a CPU a few months ago on Amazon, and I got freaking scammed for it. And then the price has risen like from 250 euros to like 400 euros. And I was no longer, like, it was too expensive for me, I was not able to afford it. So pretty much like for past 3 months, I have the whole computer at home apart from CPU. So I did like look out for CPU deals right now on Black Friday, but I don't know, everything is like, if there are any good deals, they're like on super low number of items, like 10 or whatever, and then it goes out of stock, and
Barely.
yeah, not fast enough.
I was following Snit kind of all week, and
Or?
yes, I saw an email from Newegg this morning about RAM that I bought for the PC I built in August, right? So, you were talking about, people, they show the price and then like they cross out the previous price as if it was to say that the price was more expensive before, right?
Yes.
I remember what I paid for the fucking RAM. Like, it was 16 gigs of Corsair RAM, right? They put the list price, like, for example, they put the list price like 180, but they have it on quote unquote sale for 129. But I spent 129 for it 3 months ago, so it's the same fucking price, So
Wow.
they're screwing, and shout out to all the girls out there. You know what I mean? I think we should just not call it Black Friday, just call it Black Week. Call it Black Week, because I was looking at SSDs, right? And
Yes.
they were cheaper 2-3 days ago, and today there's nothing. Like there's a few days ago there was $110 terabyte SSD. I was like, damn. That's all I did because I didn't get it.
Yes.
And now, I think it was from Team Group or some shit. So I guess they all sold out. Now they're 250, which you definitely don't get that. But there's no deals on SSDs now. None for a terabyte SSD. Nothing. So yeah, yeah.
I don't really understand it. It's like Black Friday, right? And even the week is like from, I don't know, Cyber Monday to whatever, But everything is gone, Everything is gone because, like, the good White Knight stepwise, he gave me a link to the Finnish website, to which I don't like. It doesn't deliver to Slovenia, but I was gonna trust with my heart and soul to Stepa to buy this thing and ship it to me, because he's a good guy and the best White Knight actually on CNR. But the thing got sold out like apparently today in the morning, like in 5 minutes, and it was 9,700K, and it was like
Gay.
it was like 300
Gay.
euros or something like that,
Yeah.
So it did not work. So Stepa didn't get his chance to White Knight me, and he did not get my address.
Well,
Too bad.
let me just tell Steppa right now. You would be an idiot to buy her a 9700K. You should have told her that.
He would not buy me.
Kesh, you're an idiot.
I would.
No, I understand. No, I understand. But I'm trying to say that Steph would be an idiot to not tell you that a 9700K is gay. It's gay. Excuse me?
Your internet dropped when you called me an idiot, and now when you
I
explain
disconnected.
things,
Fucking hell,
yes.
man. Shitcocks. Okay, now there could be a possibility that right now that I could have dropped off the radio.
See, Rashon, the other option, right, was for me to order something from American Amazon, have it shipped to you, and then shipped to me, But I don't know. Are you to be trusted?
I'm sure to be trusted, yeah. But if you order the side on a 9700K, I would just tell you no.
What? You're like, oh, as long as you order stuff I like, then it will fly. But
No,
else,
listen.
no.
Can you ask Step if he can hear us?
Stepa, can you hear us?
Yo, look at this piece of shit fat. I'm sorry. C just teleported to me and shot me like an asshat. We're changing serve cities right now, so I guess this would be a good time to take a break in the middle of the heated debate on how bad the how bad of a value the 9700K is. So we'll be right back on the Punkery Show. Hi, welcome back to the Punkery Show on the CNR radio. Of course, we had to take a break here for Los Venturas to come up, but I was just talking snits about how Kesh said that she needed the CPU for her PC because she got scammed apparently, and how she was gonna say to give money to Stepa to buy it and then to ship it to Slovenia, but the CPU that she wanted, Stepa should have stepped in and said, this CPU is shit. Okay, and I'm not gonna get this for you because your choice is shit. Okay, as Stepa said in chat, the 2700X Master Race.
Yes, he's AMD guy as well. But Rashon, that's why you don't have a girlfriend, because you do not argue with a girl's decision. Listen, if you have a girl and she says, "I like those tiles" or "I like this kitchen," you say, "Okay, girl, I'll get it for you," even if it's fucking ugly, because if she likes the kitchen, she'll cook in there for you. If she likes the kitchen, she'll fuck in there with you. But if she does not like it, and there's no more worse thing than guy picking a kitchen for a girl. You know, that's like kind of my dad. Actually, he's picking kitchen for my mom, and he doesn't have fucking clue of cooking. How can that's like? I don't know. She would pick like mechanical tools for him, you know, just because they look pretty or something. That's wrong. So never tell a girl what she can pick and what she cannot.
Listen,
Do not have
listen,
Aura to pick CPU for me. You
listen.
can just say, yes, Cash, please. I'm so happy to have your address.
Oh my. Listen, alright, it's not all about having the address, okay? It's all about, having the best interest of somebody else, okay? Give me a second. I have to say a message here. But yeah, it's all about having the best interest for you, alright? If Stefa is like, subconsciously, he's like, I don't think the 9700K is, good. And he does it, he does it anyway, right? Then in his subconscious for all this time, it'll be like, I could have recommended a better one for Cash that, would stand the test of time. I'm such a pussy.
No,
Instead, he could, be like, yo, this CPU is shit, okay? And if you're gonna want 8 cores, go big or go home, all right? Put all your chips to the center and get the best thing, all right? That's looking out for your best interest, all right?
Listen. It only took me 3 seconds to justify my decision, right? So I was like, Stepa, if I have 9700K, right? I can stream for you in HD quality, and that was it.
That's
it.
bullshit. First of all, you could probably stream better on a 2700X, alright? And you can probably stream better on a...
Not CSGO, bro. CSGO is so badly optimized for AMD that it hurts. It legit hurts. I understand in most games AMD is pretty up close to Intel, and I'm really not an Intel fanboy. Like the past 2 builds I had were AMD, one still is. But like CSGO has really, really bad utilization of many cores, so it depends like a lot on single core performance, and Intel has just much better. And like I play CSGO, I play it kind of seriously when I play it, and it matters a lot, so I don't like being disabled because of my
disabled. Cash, I'm pretty sure you told me that you hadn't played CS Joke in a long time.
I haven't, but that doesn't mean I don't want it.
Okay, well, here's the thing, alright? Now, hold on. Now, I understand CS Joke.
It's my favorite game. It's my favorite game in the world. If I had working PC, I think I would be on it all the time.
Listen, alright? Listen. You're gonna stream, right?
No, I should not say this on radio, okay? Because guys, I have really small boobs, so don't come in there because you expect me to be a booby streamer, okay? Unless you donate me big monies, then I will get boobies just for you, so you can come and watch me.
Well,
okay?
Wait. I didn't catch the last sentence of that, but I'm just trying to say, if you got an 8700K, that would probably stream better.
Yes, but 8700K is just as expensive as 9700K right now because there's shortage of it, because the production of that nanometer process is fucked. So they're not in stock, and then they are, but there's only limited numbers and it's really expensive. So, might as well go with a new one. But
Alright.
Listen, Rashon, it's a stream for you.
Sure.
Sure.
I think I saw like a 5-second clip of you streaming or something.
Really?
Yes.
Was I swearing?
No. But there was a quote that I'm not gonna say on the radio.
What?
What? Yes.
What?
It was a quote, like you said something, but I'm not gonna say it on the radio because it's
Offensive?
it's not offensive, it's just, it's very catch-like.
Oh. I don't
But do you
know.
want me to say it?
I don't know. Was something like that? I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. Was it that one? It is the clip of me like headshotting guy with one bullet in smoke, and the guy is like, "What?" And
No.
I'm like, "I don't know what happened. Don't ask me. I don't know what happened. I
No.
don't actually know what happened."
It's not that, no.
Okay.
Do you want me to say it?
No. Send it in message first because I don't know which one it is.
Okay, I'm gonna legit. I don't know. I don't remember what the link of the quote is. I just remember. I mean, I don't remember the link. I just remember what you said.
Oh, what was it?
Do you want me to type it or say it?
Type it. I'm pussy. I'm scared. It was something bad.
Sure. I'm typing it as we speak.
Oh my god, it's long.
Okay, there. That's what you said. That's what you said.
He didn't send to me. Who did you send this to?
It's on Discord, man.
Well, I don't operate on Discord. Oh,
What?
no, okay, not that.
What a faggot.
Okay, so the thing I said was, I want to sit on your face.
Excellent.
I don't know why I said it.
I could have just said it. I could have just said
In what? I don't know what I said it in what context, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. I just, I think I was showed it. And
it was probably Cyber who took it or someone, I don't know. Cyber always keeps interesting things like that of me, which kind of come up like 2 or 3 years after they happen, and I'm like, holy shit, where did this dude get this of me, You have particular people on CNR, so you kind of have to be a little bit careful, because I know there's people like, I don't know, Warlord, who's even proud of it, that keep photos of CNR players and their pictures and stupid things they said and shit like that. It's probably my quotes are taking up half of his hard drive.
Well, to be honest, I'm not gonna comment on that because I'm not gonna piggyback on that.
Wow.
John is ready.
Enjoy your broccoli.
Yes, my broccoli's ready. So we'll be right back on the CNR. I mean the Punkery show. Welcome back. Last segment of the Punkery show. Having a very fun conversation here about Black Friday with Kesh here and a very bad CPU choices, but I don't actually remember.
Rashon.
What?
I actually want to prop you, like, props for your honorable attempt to try to fuck with me, on CPU choice.
Yeah?
I mean, since you're not getting it in real life, it was close, but no cigar, man. At least on the internet, you tried to fuck with me. Nice one. Appreciate it. But I study programming, man. I am educated about my CPU choices, so,
First of all, don't believe anything she says about that, okay? That the first few sentences she just said, don't believe her. But anyway, you're educated about your CPU choice? What?
Yes.
I mean, having no hyper-threading in 2018? What are you?
I don't need
punk?
it.
You don't need it.
No.
Listen, if you stream, you probably need it, or probably should want it.
Maybe I can hook up my AMD computer, to do external processing for me. So to have like one PC for playing and one PC for pretty much serving stream, like a capture card or whatever. It would be for Xbox or PlayStation. Double PC setup. Yes. Yes.
Well, I guess. What can I say to that?
That's it. Nothing. Just say yes. Yes, girl. Yes, my lady. Yes, honey. You know, like all the good guys do.
Oh, okay.
Even if she's wrong. That's a good life lesson, by the way, for everyone
Yes,
listening.
the woman is always right except for when she's wrong. Like, very wrong.
Yes, but even though
Otherwise,
she's right.
okay,
Yes.
fine.
Yes, dear.
Well then, sure, if you're gonna do what you just said, then okay, I accept. You have justified getting that CPU. Okay. Nice job,
But
Cash. That was a nice fight.
speaking of Black Friday, right? Why are you following it? What are you trying to get? Like inflatables or what sort of things are you into?
Inflatables? What a fag! No, absolutely not. All right, now, so a few months ago when I built the PC, which by the way you can see on the forum, I took 2 pictures of it by the way, so check that out. Shameless plug. I was thinking of getting a 144 hertz monitor. Okay.
Wow. I already have it, man. I already have it. You're behind the times. Behind the times. You need 240 hertz now.
Yeah,
just not
okay,
good
no
enough.
thanks. But you know the thing is that I actually, to be honest, I actually ordered one. That's the only thing that I got for
Which
Black
one
Friday
now?
week. I think it's okay. I'd actually have to look at the site here. Watch out, but
You don't
it's
know what
huh?
what 144 hertz monitor you bought? You don't know.
Hold on, okay.
What?
Hold on, give me a second.
What?
I don't remember it off the top of my head. Alright, I ordered it, but I don't remember what brand. Okay, it's an Acer KG blah blah blah. Alright.
Oh
No.
no.
What's wrong?
Oh
What's
no.
wrong?
You
What's
need
wrong?
like old brand was BenQ, but now it's Zoe. That's better. Or like Asus, I think it's VG something. What the fuck is Acer?
Acer.
Oh no, man! I have a laptop of Acer and it's shit. It's shit.
I guess I should have asked you then. But
Good luck
listen,
with
no,
your
Stepa,
choice.
Stepa, he knows. He said Acer Master Race Rashonda
Oh no, he doesn't even have
Come here,
like a
Rashonda,
good
faggot.
screen.
He doesn't.
No.
Okay, well, first of all, I don't give a shit. First of all,
And
like,
first of all, like you guys have like a lot of things in common. Like you both suck at CS:GO, so it must be your monitor choice holding you back. You know.
okay. First of all, in the end, I don't give a shit, alright? Because I just want a 144 Hz monitor. But I got a 1080p 144 Hz monitor. I know that both of you have a 1440p 144. But I thought in my head, I got the 2700X. It's not gonna get as much FPS as your, cocksucker Intel shit. So like,
Wow, you can actually think, Rashon. You're a smart guy.
No.
I like this.
But hold on, like, I got it, right? And then I look at my email, like, 2 days later. No, it was this morning, actually, and I saw there's a 1440p 144 Hz monitor for $250. And I'm like, that's $50 more than I paid for the 1080p 144 Hz. So I'm like, I kinda felt as bad as Stepa's Discord avatar because I could have, for only $50 more, I could have gotten 1440p instead of 1080p. Huh?
Did you cancel and change your offer?
I mean,
Why not? I mean, like here in Europe, at least, I think it's also in America. You have 14 days, like, to cancel without reason. You don't even need a reason, you can just cancel your order. So you could do it. I mean, it's $15, man. It's not that much more for an upgrade.
yeah, you're right.
You are the one. Rashon, listen to this shit now. You are the one lecturing me about my choices, my hardware choices. Yet there you are, standing, not willing to spend 15 bucks more
50.
for an
50.
considerable upgrade. Oh,
Yeah.
50 then. Doesn't matter. You're a
Don't
rich guy. I saw on YouTube.
wait. What was that? You just went a complete 180. What?
I said you are a rich guy, so 50 bucks will not make a difference because I saw on YouTube you have them chains and stuff. The gold Rolex and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, you know, well, I'm looking at the order right now. It's listen. Okay. Well, we'll see. Okay, we'll see. I
Oh, I
don't.
can
I
feel the
don't know.
doubt in you.
Yes, you've put a lot of doubt in me right now.
So cute.
Feels bad, man.
Feels
But
bad.
listen. All right. I don't know because I guess I should have asked Steph. Feel me, because he's got the AMD Master Race. Like, does he really get 144 hertz with 1440p? Like, I don't know. With
I
single
mean,
plays,
Stefan doesn't have a clue about hardware. He just buys whatever is the most expensive because he has money. So if there's any girls that need a supportive white knight that has a lot of money on CNR, PM him.
PM him, yes. Who knows? I might actually switch. Who knows? But yeah.
What do you intend to use your 144 hertz for anyway? I mean, I guess you understand that it only really makes a difference if you play like something competitive, like shooters or something where it does make a difference, But like for
Listen,
casual gaming,
I just want this the smooth experience. All right. I just want the smooth experience. All right. That's it.
okay.
That's it.
Well, that's fair enough.
Very simple. I'm not into competitive CS joke or anything like that. Maybe I'll use it to play CS joke. Not any more than I do now. But
I can't play with you, Rashon. Yes, because you have like 200 ping or something. If you would play with, you would be pretty much useless to me. Well, just as much as Cyber, I guess, and he's in the Europe as well, so
I
would
tell you, listen.
make difference.
You CS joke players are like very picky as fuck. For real,
Yes, yes. Because it makes difference. Everything makes difference. Even skins on your weapons make difference. Like, look, for example, like I have Fire Serpent, right? AK. If I have Red Line, I miss all my shots, and if I have Fire Serpent, I hit everything.
Oh my god. Well, what I was gonna say is like
I'm trolling you. Really.
yeah, you definitely are. That's some CS joke right there. But y'all start bitching when somebody has 100 ping on your team. Like, honestly, man.
Yes, it's horrible.
God.
Like I have optic fiber, right? Here at home internet, and I have 5 ping, like legit 5 to 8 ping most. To the most servers I play. And before that, I had like 50 ping, and 50 to 5 is like unbearable difference. Like it's insane difference, And to play with someone that has 100 ping or below, above even is horrible, because
God.
it's not actually horrible for the person. Like if you're playing with 100 ping, it's not that horrible to you. But you're ruining experience for everyone else because the hitbox gets fucked and like it's hard to hit people that are lagging super hard. So I would actually decapitate everyone that has more than 100 ping because it's freaking annoying and it's not fair. You can hit people just the same, but they can't hit you back, and that's kind of like how heavy laggers are on CNR. It's not fair. Kind of like you have to aim like. If you're playing Glass Venturas, you have to aim in fucking Sapphire to hit the guy.
Listen,
So
Cash, alright. Cassie plays CS Joke a lot, and she plays with Americans, alright? Whether or not the server's in Brazil or America, she sucks it up, gets her 10 ping or gets her 100 ping, whatever it is, listen, alright?
that's why she's stuck in IMG, bro, because she's playing with like you and other people. That's why
And she's not bad.
It is bad. It's fucking horrible rank. What are you talking
Oh, God.
about? That's terrible rank. Anything below like Lem is bad.
God. Actually, yeah,
So,
Backfight did tell me that, yeah.
but listen, it's bad, you know, because people like me or other people, we lose friends, you know, over the game. Because, for example, the first time I didn't even play the CS joke with Cyber. I only played like that much with him, and just by that much, I could tell I'm not playing with this dude matchmaking, you know, because if I start to play with like actually like a lot of times Nalia 69, Cyber, and I think Smooth, you know, like XN52, Ashes,
Yes.
whatever.
Yes.
Them three like invited me to play with them. I think I played a few times with them, and I was like, well, if I keep playing with these guys, I will never leave the MG. Like, no fucking way, you know. So
I guess so, yeah.
eventually you're gonna have to like you decide between having fun with your friends or just going for it. You know?
Yeah, that's true, I guess. That like me, you know, do I want to play with a little tank or do I want to get into Gold Nova? You know?
See, and it's even Gold Nova, and you're ready to ditch your favorite friend that you think about when you're with girls. So
Fuck
I
you.
heard.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay. But also, Steppa just said something in chat 5 minutes ago that I just forgot. He says he has a 1080 Ti, so I think I'm gonna flip the script about talking instead about you to talk instead about Steppa because he's got a 2700X, but he's got a 1080 Ti. Bro, just like I told Kesh, man, go big or go home. You gotta have Intel, man. Like if you got a 1080 Ti, if you're a rich faggot that can get a 1440p 144 hertz monitor, why don't you have a 8700K, man? What?
That's
What's going on, man?
And I'm telling you, he's just like like the way Steppa shops is pretty much he goes on the website, right? He clicks the filter, arrange price from highest to lower, and then he picks like the first row of the product. That's how he does it. But
Yeah.
you know, there seems to be a problem though because we have another guy like that, you know, on CNR who's Kyle Smith, and he has managed to get himself a hot girlfriend, you know. I don't know if it was the money or his charm or his white teeth or whatever, but something worked. So I don't really understand why it doesn't work with Steva. Like, you know, he has the D, he has the looks, he has the money. Just I don't know, man. Do you have any tips?
Well, I mean, if I did, I wouldn't be here. So,
Oh, I feel bad.
you know, yeah, I don't have any tips for you, stuff. Just look at Kyle Smith, I guess. Just make a chair business, sell some chairs, and you know, you'll find yourself a very,
think-
you know, curvy or flat finished woman. Doesn't really matter, I guess. You know.
But I think we should do like re-interview with some of the people that interviewed because for Kyle Smith, I think there's certainly a lot of questions you guys could ask for a tip, for advice, for stuff like that. Where to find the dentist, the cheapest whitening of the teeth? I would really like to know. If I ever go to States, I want to whiten my teeth there as well. I mean, it's kind of like a trademark nowadays. You go to America, you go see like Statue of Liberty, White House, and then you get your teeth whitened. So
Oh boy. Well, I guess your toothpaste is not holding up. I guess you know.
oh,
Well, I would love to keep talking snits about PC snit because I'm a nerd, but I think this is a good place to finish because you know the last Punkery shows have been like an hour 40, an hour 50, an hour
but
30, you know. So yeah.
though the last week we really kind of had a lot to talk about. I mean, it was the RPV video week, it was the CNR Awards week, so it's
Yes.
kind of, you know, don't hate on us too much. It was hard to push and squeeze everything together in our show. So
Yes.
I heard you have problems with that anyway, Rashon, but
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think we're done and finished for today.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in. Though
yes,
it's
thanks.
Friday.
Yes, thanks for tuning in. For all the Americans out there, I hope you find some Black Friday deals, even though there are gonna be none. So for Kesh, this is Rashon, and we'll see you next time, next Wednesday, most likely, for the Punkery Show.